Hey guys, Jordan here back with another video. And also welcome back to VTOL VR. So today we're going to be doing part 2, or the next mission of Malvinas, Mayhem, and the AH-94. Also, the Comanche was the RAH-66. I forgot the R in the last video. But this is going to be part 2, kind of to that, since I just kind of gave up on the first part. Well, I mean, it really wasn't anything too extravagant, I guess, or too important. But yeah, so this is going to be part 2 to that video, or part 2 to that the campaign. As you can see, I've got got the more missions up here. I have turned down the audio quite a bit. Notice that it was actually quite loud in the last video, so that was my fault. I apologize. And also the helmet thing. So right now, let me show you here. Let me go back to my mods. The JH MCS, I don't currently have it loaded because with smooth look, which is the camera setting that I needed to actually use so you could see what I was looking through and it would be like exact, the visor kind of cuts through it a little bit. I guess I could do the HTU 33. Good helmet. Do love that helmet, but it's Jolly Roger, so it doesn't really fit. But anyways, so I'm gonna try it out for this. I'm gonna try without it. Excuse me, for this video. So I won't like super cool and everything, but that's okay. So we are gonna go ahead, get into the AH-94, and see what this next mission has to offer for us.
Good evening, soldiers. Tonight.
Alright, so we're actually, this is what I was talking about. I think I showed you with the Tomcat. But this is what the AH-94 looks like. I did install 2 new skins. Whoa. This is based off a AH-1G Cobra used in the Vietnam War. With the 176 muskets. I think that's, oh, it's right there. I think that's an actual squadron. I'm not entirely sure, but the AH-1G was used in Vietnam. And then there's this one, which is based off the AH-1Z, or the AH-1 Zulu Cobra. Actually, excuse me, Viper. It's called the Viper now. Not entirely sure which one I want to use. I think I'm going to use this one, because that's kind of cool looking. I mean, I think they both have, yeah, I was going to say, they both have a sharp mouth. But we're going to go ahead and use the green one here. We're going to go ahead and, budget is $100,000. I don't know exactly what we're going to be doing. Voice cracks, man. That's insane. That's crazy. And the big 25, nonetheless. But yeah, so I'm not going to bring any stingers. I'm going to bring... Well, that's kind of a shame. I'm going to bring... I don't want symmetry. What we had on the other mission, AGM-145s. I don't get a gun. Okay, that's interesting. Alright. I also really don't like that this is very echoey. That's okay. We also don't get any Hydras, so that's what we're rocking with. We're rocking with 4 Hellfires and 4 AGM-145s. I'm not sure if they have a name a designated name like the AGM-114, the Hellfires, but we will see. So we're gonna go ahead and hop into this, I was supposed to say jet into this helo, and yeah, get into it. All right, so we are in the AH-94.
Started up. I will call carrier approach to get takeoff clearance. Carrier approach. Ugly 5-1. Request takeoff clearance for night flight to Berkeley Sound Weapons Range. 2 POB. Over.
Ugly 5-1. You are cleared for takeoff by a vertical side deck exit. Caution, we have fast air about to launch.
Cleared for takeoff by vertical side deck exit. Copy the traffic. Ugly 5-1 out. So pilot, you heard the briefing. It's a low-level attack profile to the range south waypoint. The waypoint has been set in GPS Group 1. I have uploaded a path to the waypoint that's in GPS Group 2. Remember, within 6 miles of the radar site, we need to be below 250 feet radar altitude, or once we get close, we are shielded by the high ground on the south side of the range. Let's get moving, soldier.
So, yeah, there's that. So it seems like the modded helmet kind of screws with George, because he now has a helmet, even though it looks like what I was just using. I'm still trying to find where all of my light stuff is, because I haven't flown this jet or this aircraft at night yet. So I don't think there's anything. Okay, right there. Okay. Let me get all this set up here. Let me actually. That's what I wanted. Start. That is really dark. I don't know if you guys can see me. Let me go ahead and do that. I think that's a little bit. Okay, so I do have a. Okay, that makes sense. I do have a helicopter helmet on, which is basically just what the JH MCS was. It said it was made for jets. We're gonna go ahead and turn you on to smooth look here. There we go. Now you're looking at exactly what I am seeing. So we're gonna go ahead and turn that off. I'm gonna change that to nav. Change this to TADS. Power on. There we go. Okay, man, we're gonna change that to day. I also don't know, or night. I don't know why that's kind of laggy. But let's go ahead and yeah. Ooh, yeah. I don't know why this is really laggy all of a sudden. Said below 250. So I remember that from last time. I just got to stay below 250 feet. We don't want to repeat of last time. You guys remember what happened last time? I died.
Range control. Ugly 5-1. Inbound for live firing exercise. 2 POB over.
Ugly 5-1. Range control. Roger. We have a dummy radar set up and ready. Do not fire unless red range limit flares have been lit. Call with 2 miles to run.
Roger that. We'll call again when we're 2 miles from the range south waypoint.
We're going to pretend like that didn't happen. I'm just going to turn that all the way down because it's going to be useless to me right now. Because, well, I don't need it. Turn that. So we're going to go ahead and just pretend like that didn't happen. Yeah, we're going to just pretend like that didn't happen. I want GPS, actually. Okay, it hasn't popped up yet. Some fast movers over there. Pushed out there a little bit. It does seem to be also a lot smoother now. Oh, I gotta go out that way. Oh, okay. Oops. Okay, anyways. Yeah, okay. Below 250. Yeah. I want TADS again. Power. Night. Okay. I believe we are good to go now. Let's not die this time. Like what I did just a couple seconds ago. Here's coming up. We're gonna go ahead and get a little sick there for a minute. Is my helmet down? Oh, it was. There we go. We're gonna turn this back up here in a minute before I die. Can I do that? Oh, I can't. No.
Red range limit flares have been lit.
Okay, well there we go.
With 2 miles to run.
Now I have.
We'll call again when we're 2 miles from the range south waypoint.
We are really high. I'm going to do 220 on the altitude. But yeah, now I don't even have to fly.
Vulcan flight. Unidentified aircraft inbound to East Falkland. Range 50 miles. Bearing 340. Heading 160. Angels 15. Speed 300 knots. Intercept and identify. Do you copy? Over. Vulcan flight copies. Target range 50 miles. Bearing 340. Heading 160. Angels 15. Intercept and identify.
That's a great.
Vulcan
What
flight
the?
out.
What are we doing?
Vulcan flight are the guys
Okay.
who launched off the Prince of Wales before us. I wonder if there's a bit of a reaction test going on from the RGs. Either way, there's definitely something in the air.
Is my tail rotor like gone or something? Another thing. I don't know how to, because we're just, I just hover for a second. I don't know how to flare. Also, we are really high. I don't know how to flare in chaff, so there's a missile that comes towards me. I am very dead. There we go. There's the aircraft there. I don't know why it was like wigging out there for a minute. But yeah, if there is a if there's a missile inbound, I'm just dead. I still haven't figured out how to flare in chaff. I mean, I've got countermeasures, but I don't know how to use them. Probably something I should have learned or should learn at some point. But you know, that's the fun of it, I guess. It's a really awkward test, like awkward route I have to take here. I could have just flown straight in because that mountain right there on the very right side, or that hill right there where I'm looking is the test range. So, but you know, whatever, I suppose. But I don't think I mentioned it in the last video. All or most, if not all, of these missions that Judge Dredd does are based off of real missions or real like events that happened. He's got a couple like, well, there's a Falklands one which I'm doing right now, and then he's got some like Afghanistan or Gulf War ones which are based off of based off of books usually. There was one, if I'm not mistaken, that was it's a Warthog mission in Afghanistan, I believe, for the Warthog mod or for the A10 mod.
Pilot, we have 8 miles to run to the weapons range. As we pass the 6-mile range, remember to stay below 250 feet radar until we're close to the south waypoint and covered by the hill.
So yeah, but a lot of the missions are based off of books or real events that happened. So might do some do some. Well, I'm probably gonna do a lot of them because I really like this guy's missions. There's a Syria Typhoon mission. Sadly, the Typhoon's not in game, or there's not a mod, at least as of now. There's not a Typhoon based off of it, or a Typhoon mod. But the mission is based off of Royal Air Force F-16 or Typhoons, excuse me, based off of Typhoons in Syria. We'll have to check that one out as well. Gotta itch my shoulder with my chin.
Black Buck 1, you are cleared for live firing on the range. Black Buck 1, cleared for live firing.
Alright, we are cleared for live fire. Flare ranges are up. I think he said to wait until 250, or to wait before we go up to 250. Actually, that would be 25,000 feet. 250 feet. But so we're gonna stay on the deck until we are pretty much there. Looks like a bomber or something right there. Maybe a. Oh yeah. There's a bomber. That's cool.
Range control. Ugly 5-1. 2 miles to run.
Ugly 5-1. Acknowledged. Stand by. Wait for range flares.
Okay, so that was for
Commencing
him.
any live firing.
Ugly 5-1 copies.
I think we're good to pop up. Yeah, we're good to pop up now.
Pilot, bring the helicopter to a hover near the range hill. We can increase our altitude, but stay at least 100 feet below the ridgeline. Once we get the range live signal, we can search for and destroy the radar site.
I don't think I've ever seen, because I don't think that was based off of B-11, which is like the supersonic bomber or whatever in this game. So I'm not sure what that
Command,
was.
Vulcan flight. Do you read? Over. Vulcan flight. Pass your message. Command. We have established comms with the inbound aircraft. It's an Argentinian military C-130. The pilot claims they are a resupply-only flight, and they have a GPS navigation failure. They have changed course to 210. I'd say by the look of the antennas on the plane, it's definitely more than just a resupply aircraft. Please confirm instructions. Over.
Vulcan flight. Maintain visual contact until they are within West Falkland airspace. Do not, I repeat, do not enter West Falkland airspace under any circumstances. We have intelligence reports that orders have been issued on West Falkland for anti-aircraft guns to fire on any hostile aircraft entering their airspace. Do you copy? Over.
Vulcan flight copies. Maintain visual on the target. Do not enter West Falkland airspace. Vulcan flight out.
Wow, that's news to me. I don't remember hearing about any of those intel reports in tonight's briefing. Better concentrate on tonight's little exercise. I have a feeling we are going to need these skills for real very soon.
Ugly 5-1. Range control. Confirm range is live. I repeat, range is live. You have 8 minutes to eliminate the targets. Range control out.
We're gonna go ahead and
Range
switch
control.
up.
Roger. Range is live. Thank you.
Switch up to George here up at the front. Whoa. Okay, there we go. And search for these targets. I'm not entirely sure what we are trying to find here. Also, it's becoming light. Yeah, okay, that's why. There we go. Turn that on. Like I said, I'm not entirely sure what we're trying to find here and what we're supposed to take out. I'm not seeing anything on camera here. Oh, there we go. Got a target. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and... Ooh, that's not good. Why does that exist? Okay. My god. Okay, so... I really need to figure out how to flare and chaff. Like now. So that doesn't happen again. We're gonna go ahead and put this in a hover. Select the 145s. Rifle 2. Stupid. Good. Oh, did he shoot it down? Okay, there we go. Okay, we're gonna go ahead. Oh, I can't because it's Can do this though. I mean, can do that. Rifle. I think that's it. I don't think there's any more.
Ugly 5-1. Confirm radar units destroyed. Your range session is complete. Range control out.
Range control acknowledged. We're returning to the HMS Prince of Wales. Thanks for the service. Ugly 5-1 out. Carrier approach. Ugly 5-1. Inbound to land from Berkeley Sound Weapons Range.
Ugly 5-1. Carrier approach. You are clear to enter the pattern and land via a side deck approach. Carrier approach out.
Cleared to enter the pattern and land via a side deck approach. Ugly 5-1. Okay, pilot. Head back to the carrier. Waypoint is set.
So that was a lot shorter than what I thought it was going to be. GPS focus. Okay, no. So, that was a lot shorter than what I thought it was going to be. So, it looks like we might be doing part 2 and part 3 in this video. Or this may just be a short video, I'm not sure. I may record it. Nah, we'll see. We'll see where we're at. We're probably only at 20 minutes max, I'm going to guess, in terms of recording. But we shall see. So yeah, we're gonna coming up here on the carrier. We do have a landing light. I'm not entirely sure. No, I wonder if that's slaved to the gun or not, or camera. Excuse me. Okay, so it is slaved to the camera. Okay, that's quite helpful actually for landings. Yeah, it's weird. So inbound we had to go 250, but outbound it doesn't matter where we go. Actually, that kind of makes sense. Because if we're outbound, they're not going to bother shooting. They're not going to bother waste.
Command, sound launch.
Oh my gosh.
Priority message. Sound launch. Send launch. Sound launch. Send launch. We are taking evasive action. Sound launch. Egressing northeast. Sound position is 3 miles from West Falkland airspace at grid 3674.
What is happening?
Over.
Vulcan flight. Acknowledged. We are launching
Oh, that's
Razor
Vulcan.
flight. Stand by.
Jesus, Vulcan 02's been hit. They're going down over the water. Grid 3674. We need an immediate solar launch. Immediate solar launch to grid 3674. Another SAM is in the air. Over.
Vulcan flight acknowledged. SAR launch from HMS Dragon is imminent. Razor flight are en route. Switch to code 5 tactical frequency. Command out.
Jesus, I didn't think things were going to turn so ugly this rapidly. I will switch to the code 5 tactical frequency now. Maintain course for the carrier.
Not sure where the carrier went, other than that's right below me here. There it is. So it seems like we might have a rescue mission that's going to happen here in a minute. At least that's kind of what it seems like. That's what's going to happen. This is really hard. Oh my gosh. Okay, there we go. That's why. I do want daytime. A little bit easier to see here. So yeah, it seems like we might have a little bit of a rescue op. We're also going to turn on my interior lights here so we can kind of see a little bit better. We've also got a storm rolling in, which is not ideal for landing conditions. I got so scared because I didn't know what that noise was. I thought it was my radar going off because I went too high or something. But yeah, it seems like we might have a rescue op, a rescue cover op that might happen here in a moment. Although I would like a gun if I'm gonna have a rescue op. See if I can kind of get more centered on this elevator right here.
Ground crew is ready to rearm on your command.
Alright, we're down.
Well, pilot, it's been a short but eventful night. Let's shut down and head to the ops room PDQ. I have a feeling we are going to be launching again later tonight.
Okay, well there you go. So that was part 2 of... Wow, that storm has really come in. Part 2 of that. So it seems we will be doing part 3 as we are 25 minutes in. So this is post editing destroyer here. I'm gonna, in the video, I'm not gonna have an outro because I started the third mission and I immediately screwed it. Well, I say immediately. It took me a minute. I accidentally killed the friendlies in the bunker that they, or in the, like, the thing. In the tent, that's the word I was looking for. So, I will be recording part 3 later. Part 2 is about a 25-minute video or so, which is alright for me. I do apologize for that. And also, my game started to run kind of funky, kind of crappy. So, I don't know what that was about, but, so this is my outro. I might throw some, like, B-roll over. I don't know. Maybe it'll just be this. I don't know. Probably not. It'll probably just be like a black screen or something that I put this over. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Yeah, like, comment, subscribe. And, yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.